America does, while these people are talking, it very, very gradually builds a Starbucks around them. And then they all become addicted to latte and they...
Oh my God! I met an incredible, articulated, and socially well-adjusted American once. He was from somewhere in Canada.
Hey guys, welcome back again to the channel. Today we have an amazing video to check out, and the title is very interesting. We're going to be checking out why some Americans are more irritating than others, from Dyla Moran. And we did some little Google research to actually see other people feedback to know why some people think Americans are annoying or irritating. And this is a comment we got from Cora. This one says, American ruder than people
of other countries.
He say yes, they are very rude and ignorant. I am here now in the US for 3 weeks, and it is the very first time ever for me to visit this country, and I am truly speechless about how rude they are and how aggressive. I never thought Americans can be aggressive. What? And above all, they always ask for tips. I never paid tips for rudeness, but I think they pay here. For being insulted and treated like shit. I traveled almost the world from east to west. I never experienced such people's behavior. They are only country that will never experience respecting dogs and treat them like kings. Why insult human like shit? What? Never ever in my life had such bad experience in terms of people's behavior.
Wow, this is strange.
Okay.
Not like new.
Yeah,
it's very new to
like, I'm mostly shocked that somebody will actually drop comment like that.
I mean, for the fact that there is a general thing for all of them, it's a lot.
And there are more comments actually like that.
Because I have friends and they're not rude.
Yeah, I know, right?
So maybe I think the people that
they
encounter.
That's true.
And then, where else? This is the new world, and the other part of the new world is America. People think that's a lot of promise. Still,
How?
even though we're all a bit funny about Americans now, a bit, I think the reason that happened, all that bad feeling about America, is apart from everything that they've done.
What do you mean?
It's because American stupid people sound stupider than every other kind of stupid person.
Okay, it's going to be hard to laugh at this.
But you put up with them. But Americans are annoying when they're thick, because they say, well, if they're talking about one of those terrible incidents that happen every other day in America, they say, well, I was there, and the guy came in, and he had like a gun, and he was like shooting, and everybody else was totally dead. And you just...
Oh my God!
It's an impersonation.
Yes. I just know this cannot be separated from the whole gun thing. I mean, when they even started saying the rudeness, I just imagine.
Oh my God, okay.
Divorced from reality somehow.
That's wild. That's actually really wild.
Why there's this ill feeling about the place sometimes? Because of everything the administration has done. It's like the really bad flatmate of the world. Oh, sorry, did I break all your shit? I didn't know it was yours. Yeah, other places sometimes. With my stuff. And because it's the only remaining empire. Of course, you had an empire once. But you had a great empire. And impressively commandeered and sequestered from the rest of the world. With great style. You just marched in and said, you and you, fuck off, we're having tiffin. And everybody sort of went, oh, right, I'm going to be off now, that's fine. And it took centuries for people to go, hang on a minute. We live here.
You get the British out.
Totally different, far more insidious. This empire is run on a totally different basis. What America does is it has a nosy in some place, some war-torn, fucked up place, and that looks for oil or chocolate or whatever it wants. And all the...
You see the difference between the British Empire and the American Empire, right? The British, they go and, but the American, they look for oil and chocolate. instigating.
No, not just that. They put it like the Americans. They just find a way to sneak themselves in.
Why the breathing? They
They
just
just dominate.
Yeah.
You know?
It's crazy. That's a mind game, though.
The indigenous people obviously get pissed off, and they begin to meet. They begin to foment. They ring each other up and say, "You, Habuwa, let's meet and foment at 6 o'clock in the local bombed-out cafe." They gather round and they say, "What are we? I'm doing a pan-global accent, okay? It saves time because America gets around a lot of places. What are we? And this represents poverty.
Around a lot of places. There's a way he's actually using inside words.
Yes.
Entering.
Yeah. It's actually getting inside like a lot of controversial.
I want to ask you a question. Is he reading this from a screen or something?
No.
Because the way he's playing around with this word, I'm finding it hard to.
Like,
it's too good. It feels like it is scripted.
He has studied history so much that he knows how to. And sarcasm too with it.
Wow.
Hey, listen. Hi. Haguga, listen. What are we going to do about the fucking imperialistic Yankee big dog, huh? What are we going to do? They come in here, they look around, they take our stuff. What are we going to do? I'm talking to you. Put down the beans. Listen, what are we going to do? It's Al Pacino from China via Brooklyn. But and then what America does, while these people are talking, it very, very gradually builds a Starbucks around them. And then they all become addicted to latte and they lose the will.
Oh my God!
That's the kind of people who come up to me and say, "Hi, I'm Irish. My grandmother was no Flaherty. Did you know her?" I always say yes.
This is really good. I love the way he's playing around words. He's so smart.
Yes.
Like I said, I feel like he has rehearsed this.
He's playing the character so well.
So good. I like the way he brings a deep conversation into like a lot of sarcasm into it. Like it's actually a very deep controversial.
Yeah. It's very deep.
And he's just casually saying it like a joke, and I like the way he did that.
But then again, everybody did. Now that's a particular kind of American, obviously, the kind of Americans you see in Europe, who often, for some reason, seem to be very generously proportioned. And you see them in museums, blocking up the exhibits, going, "What is this? Can we eat it? Where are we? Can we clean it?" And yet, when you go to America, you see that it's a very, very, because it's so competitive and everything, people are ultra fashionable and very thin, really. I think the Americans you see in Europe are all the ones who stay in their apartments, get food piped in, and then they're just shipped out to Europe. But the ones over there, you see these amazing looking people. They don't look real at all, these incredibly exiguous women. You know those people who look like they can't support the weight of their own teeth in their head? Stalking in and out of fashionable restaurants. I don't know what they do in there. Maybe they just rub pesto on their legs or something. And
oh my goodness!
they don't
This guy's
look like
crazy.
they weigh as much as a photograph of themselves. And very fashion conscious. But people have this idea that it's still the promised land. You know, somewhere like California, which everything is fruitful and abundant. But Arnold Schwarzenegger is the governor of California. Perfectly ordinary English sentence.
That is not German.
That's German.
Because I'll tell you, do you know how he got into that position? He got there by lifting things. We avoid lifting things. It's unpleasant. Especially heavy things. Even a 5-year-old child knows this. You go, huh? No, fuck it, no. I'm going to put Lego up my arse. I'm not doing that. No. He took a different approach. He lifted the heavy. And you know, you lift something when you have to. Piano falls on Granny. You lift the piano. Because Granny has mixed feelings about the whole situation. Sunday lunch continues. He didn't do any of that. He went right over to the heavy thing and lifted it and put it back down and didn't move it anywhere. And then he lifted it again, hundreds of times, and said to the people who had stopped to observe this aberrant behavior, "Look how good I am at lifting the heavy thing in my underpants." Now that sounds a little dim, but it was they who said, "You're the man." You're the one we want
I
to
see
deal with
what you
immigration
did
and
there.
water rates and taxes and all that kind of
Oh
shit.
my God.
No, wait.
Wow.
What we need to know is how bad was his predecessor at that job? You know, this must have been
I know,
somebody
right?
who came to
Yeah.
work covered in children's blood every morning.
Wow.
Wow. That was nice.
Ah.
It's you.
I hope you will not be arrested for this.
No, it's you. I don't think.
Speech.
I don't think Americans listening to him or watching him are going to be
They are going to be like,
happy about it.
Well, no, I feel like, right,
Yeah, figures.
most of the things he was saying, right, was, how will I put it? I feel like that is the way they are called, like they live in their state, and to us, we feel like it is alien. I don't get, like when he said,
like
when
somebody
he said,
doing something new.
yeah, like when he said
But they
that
really-
somebody's holding up his store, like when he asked the America, like the way, you know, he imitated the way they would have
Yeah.
responded,
Responded.
right? Now, like the way they said it is their own way of narrating that story,
What
which can
about,
be
what about the
annoying.
person that broke his flatmate and stuff?
Exactly.
So I didn't know it was serious. I just
Yeah,
broke them.
Okay.
So,
So it's the.
it's like their norm.
Yeah,
Nonchalant.
You understand? Yeah. Like over here, right? There is a level of way we respect
Yeah.
and
Behave,
address
yeah.
to each other. You
Yeah.
understand? So it's different all over the world.
It's a land of the free, so I mean I think that freedom is kind of
Yeah,
overused.
like you said, they say the land of the promise.
But this
The
guy is
new one.
crazy. New one. So you guys, let me know what you think about this down in the comment section. But I'll say this guy is actually is incredible with his words, and his sense of humor is over the roof. And the fact that he just bring
Sorry. Read this comment. I met an incredible, articulated, and socially well-adjusted American once. He was from somewhere in Canada. Come on.
You guys is nothing.
Come on. So nice.
But this is crazy altogether. Seeing other people's perspective.
What did he just do? He's like Africa never
Be from America.
What's that?
Really? Just let me know what you think about this down below. Do not forget to like, subscribe. Love you guys. Bye.